Out in Chicago, Packers are ready to do some damn. We're destined for that Super Bowl. The Lombardi Trophy hasn't been home in too many years. It's time for it to come back. Starting with this game. Let's go.
See if they can find some early rhythm here against this Packers defense. And of course, doesn't have Micah Parsons, doesn't have Devontae Wyatt. It's been a challenge for him down the stretch.
And three tight ends here. One of them is split out. Come back to the right. Williams in the pocket throws. That's caught. That's going to set up a 3rd and 2 as DJ Moore makes the grab. Quay Walker with the tackle.
Have to convert here on this first 3rd down of the game. We mentioned their last 9 opening drives. So one way to create a little rhythm is to get this first down. Get Caleb Williams settled into this game, hits his first pass, sets up this 3rd and 3.
Green Bay's been a team defensively. They've been great in the first quarter. They've given it only 26 first quarter points all season, fewest in the NFL in the last 7 years. 3rd down 3. 4-man rush. Williams under pressure, fires into traffic. Called there by Luther Burton. Having a great rookie season. 2nd-round pick out of Missouri, first down.
I'll tell you, here's an example of Caleb Williams and the way he is throwing. C84, the tight end on the left, that's the rookie. Lovely. He wants to go there. He comes off of him, comes all the way back to be able to find that first down to Burton. Look at his eyes. Left, he wanted to go to the rookie tight end. Instead, he finds his rookie slot receiver, and there's his first down.
2 minutes to get the game on the 44-yard line. To the near sideline, and incomplete. That was very good. And it's Colston Loveland, their #1 draft choice, 10th overall, and he's had a spectacular year.
Yeah, he really has. And again, that's who he was trying to find there on that 3rd down. Think about Caleb Williams. Yeah, there's a tendency for him throughout his career. Imagine trying to change your ways. His entire life, high school, college, or first year, 3rd down, he looks to his primary, it's not there. His tendency is going to lower his eyes and run. That 3rd down, he showed a great example coming off of that.
He gets out of the pocket for a while, and after a look over the course of the game as DeAndre Swift picks up a couple here. It'll be 3rd down and 8.
Jeff Hafley, the defensive coordinator from Green Bay, has his defense playing downhill. They have really struggled down the stretch defending the run, believe it or not, without Micah Parsons. And a lot of people don't talk about the loss of Devontae Wyatt, who had an ankle in November against the Lions. And those 2 injuries have impacted their scheme and how they attack as a defense.
3rd and 8, trips to the left side. He goes that way. Is blocking out in front. It's a first down as Burton makes the grab. So they set up trips to the left. Pick up the first down.
Well, 2 things here. Luther Burton is really dangerous after the catch. He's really come on. But watch 85, the tight end who's out there on the corner, Nixon. Great job there. DJ Moore, a willing blocker himself. So a good quick throw, kind of an extension of their run game. Get it outside in space. Where Burton is just so dangerous with the football in his hands.
Went in the direction that time of Trayvon Diggs, who was picked up from Dallas on waivers 2 weeks ago. First down here, nice hole, over the left side, DeAndre Swift. Right, 1,000-yard season this year, 2nd down.
You mentioned they use both these backs, Swift and Manungai. You'll see them both. And usually Swift works out on the perimeter, Manungai more downhill. But I'll tell you, that offensive line coming off the football in this opening drive. The power side is Jackson and Wright, 73 and 58. That time they opened up. You've got to cut back to that right side behind those 2 linemen.
The 3 tight again. Push the 3 in the line. Rebuild an offensive line, and it's work. Loveland to split out. Loveland's going to take it from Swift. Loveland looking to throw. Fakes a toss, and this is Komet. Cole Komet. Cole Komet. So 3rd down and 1. It's Komet. Takes the toss, a little razzle-dazzle, something that Ben Johnson will use a lot.
And whenever you have Ben Johnson, you know what's coming. Jeff Hafley told us this week, you got to be ready for this. Here's a little razzle-dazzle. Commit with the lefty. He's thinking of throwing. Everything's
snacks, the pizza, the whiskey.
Gets as much as he can.
Now in at running back, 3rd and inches. to him. Through the middle.
Come on, Weaver.
First down at the 23. Well, we saw these guys on Black Friday in Philadelphia. And those two guys had a phenomenal day, and they ran over the Eagles.
Yeah, they pull Tooney, the left guard here. Go heavy to that right side, but a heck of a job by the rookie. I keep saying rookie. They got rookies all over this offensive side of the football, but that guy does a great job of getting that to the backside, away from the strength of the formation, and ends up finding a good crease in that Packers defense.
DJ Moore comes back in the game, so him on the sideline a moment ago. They toss to him as he runs into the backfield, and that goes nowhere. And it's snipped out perfectly by the Green Bay Packers. Keeps the Bari right there, saying, no, sir. Lost of 4, second and 14.
They brought Quay Walker, overloaded the line of scrimmage, and a really good job. They pulled it with the right guard and the right tackle. Watch both these pullers. So some good penetration there. Just a really good field. Look at Bari has great twitch. Somebody's got to step up on the edge of this defense without Parsons in there. That time 55 makes the play.
Already the 11th play of the game's opening drive. Keeping on the ground, cutting it back. Took out a couple that time is DeAndre Swift. Setting up third and long. Lucas Van Ness makes the cut.
Interesting point that Jeff Hackley made specifically. He talked about the backside of the defense squeezing. He said they're going to intentionally try to run the football and bend it back. It's a design play. We've studied it. And I'm really emphasizing on my defense. Even if the ball goes away from you, be ready for that cutback from both Swift and Manunga.
We'll lead that 6.5 off the clock. Increase to 3 on third down. Third and 12. Pass is caught, and that's going to be a first down. DJ Moore with the grab. They're 4 for 4 on third down. And going to the line quickly. Pick up the tempo. We got Moore again in the backfield. He flares out. Williams throws in the right corner of the end zone. Incomplete. A little too tall for Roman Doomsday. He's back after missing 5 games with a foot injury. Dixon covering on the blitz.
How good does Caleb Williams look in this opening drive right now? Just in complete command. What they want to do, they're mixing up, as you'd expect from Ben Johnson. And you come into this game thinking about physicality, different formations, a lot of movement, effective communication from the Packers linebackers and defense. But right now, 18 is feeling it.
Swift inside the 10. Third down and 5. Drive that's taken up almost half the quarter. Well, this is one way to keep Jordan Love off the field.
Yeah, and maybe Ben Johnson, when he took the football, we talked about 9 straight games, opening drive, 6 punts, and 3 turnovers on downs. He challenged his offense. He showed confidence in his offense by taking the ball despite that. And boy, they responded here this opening drive.
Against a defense that's been tremendous in the first quarter all season long, now going 26 total points. Third and 5. Williams dancing in the pocket. Williams goes up his back foot, and that's incomplete. Another set of a 4th and 5. Intended that time for DeAndre Swift. So they moved down here in 15 plays. But we'll have to settle for 3.
You got to give credit to Green Bay's defense. We're talking a lot here about Caleb Williams and Ben Johnson and the Bears, what they're doing. They're moving the ball down the field. But at the end of the day, this entire game is going to come down to the red zone. We saw Green Bay last matchup go 0 for 5 in the red zone. Ended up costing the game, giving the Bears a chance to come back. And the Bears' first time down, they're going to settle for a field goal themselves.
27-yard attempt. You saw the flag. That's a light breeze in this venue. And the kick is good. An 8-minute drive to open the game. The Chicago Bears leading the Green Bay Packers 3-0.
Just like somebody on the app. Like in real life. She likes you. Oh, seems like you like her. Just go up to her. Say hello.
You're watching it on your phone. On your phone.
Legendary moments.
Hold on, trust me.
It's Miller time.
Get away from me.
Oh. You feel that? Feel what? The crash zone.
Crash what?
The crash zone. It builds suspense. Uncovers evidence. Foreshadows danger. You feel it now?
Oh, yeah.
I guess I'll go and try and find a ladder.
Introducing Subway's new Sub Club. Now members get every 4th foot long free. 4 foot long's free. Fix my fibula later.
4 foot long's free. Forget the fabric stuff, Frankie.
Amira,
I'm
shut up.
freaking out.
Amira,
4 foot
Amira.
long's free.
Okay. I can't do this anymore.
One defender. Had a large helping of
Stop.
sand.
Okay.
Some rocks.
The baby's going to sleep. Mom is going to shoot you. Okay. Please stop. Stop.
5 inches of water. Being at 120
Shut the fuck up for my game.
dressed with 661 pounds of toppings.
Amira,
Serve on a plateau of your choosing.
I'm about to put you outside the kennel. Okay. Stop. Amira, she's going to bed.
Short on nothing. Big on weekend.
What's going on?
Only on Roll Over Again.
This Prime Video wildcard
Hey,
playoff
you guys?
brought to you by Verizon. The best 5G network is only one best. And by Uber Eats, when football makes you hungry, order Uber Eats. Highlights of the first 2 meetings between these teams, week 14 and week 16. Each team winning at home. Chicago winning here, tying the game on the final play of regulation, and then winning it in overtime. 2 coaches, 2 quarterbacks. Of course, this would be the #1 rivalry. It has to be. 104 years, it's the #1 rivalry in the National Football League. There's so much at stake.
How great is it to see this rivalry in the postseason? It hasn't been that many times. That surprised me when we saw that.
Ball bounces in the landing zone. Keyshawn Nixon brings the ball back, and now a fresh flag of the game. Because Chicago thinks they've come away with it. You've got 2 flags on the play. Adrian Hill will make his first call of the night. It will be an important one, and the indication is going to be initially
Point to Green Bay as well.
During return holding against the receiving team, number 81. First down Green Bay.
that's Josh Wiley, one of the tight ends. So Jordan Love, he's missed the last 2.5 games. Sustained a concussion here in week 16. He's in concussion protocol to play against Baltimore, and then was a healthy scratch last week as LaFleur set down a lot of the starters. So the crowd already in a frenzy. Their team up by a field goal. They're working on the spot right now. They put the ball for the moment at the 15-yard line, and they said, that's good, let's go. Running back is Jacobs. And he's a lot healthier than he's been in the past couple of weeks. They hand the ball up to Jane Reed. Getting right from the outside. The wide receiver picks up a first down. On Green Bay's first offensive play. Brisker, they go to stop.
Such a good call here by Matt LaFleur. So much build-up and hype about the physicality of this game, and Green Bay needing to run Josh Jacobs. He's had 2 weeks to get his knee feeling better. And then they go jet sweep. Stretch him out horizontally. Get the tight end out in front. Luke Musgrave. They pick up a big first down. Get back inside their own 20. Have them all the way out to near the 30-yard line.
One big guy the Packers are going to miss tonight. Zach Tom, their right tackle, out again. Jordan Morgan takes his place. Ball backs up, throws into traffic, and it's incomplete. Trying to jam it into Washington. Jalen Johnson covering, second down and 10.
Bears defense with Dennis Allen going up against LaFleur. He knows he's got his hands full. He's got a lot of respect for what Green Bay can do, both running and in setting up those play action shots. And Jordan Love's had a lot of time to heal up, get ready. And the same can be said, like I said, for Josh Jacobs. So Green Bay in a good spot as far as their health. And Dennis Allen wants to keep everything in front of him, not give up the big play. Been a problem for him most of the year.
Love to the outside. That's the whole in. He's picking up the first line. Luke Musgrave was taken over as number 1 tight end in mid-season. They lost Tucker Kraft, who was having such a spectacular year, but now he went. It's been Musgrave the rest of the way.
Talking about the health of this offense, one spot that is of concern is the right tackle. Zach Tom is out. So 77, Jordan Morgan, who's played all across the board, left tackle, left guard, right tackle. He gets the start tonight. He's got Montez Sweat across of him, which should be big, especially on third down.
So leaning in for the goal. This is a noise box here. Love Benson has time. Deep downfield. Hold in.
Go, baby. Yes.
Romeo Dobbs, their top receiver. Over the top of Jalen Johnson. So that was a second down and 10. And that pass is good for 33.
Yeah, condensed formation gives Dobbs a two-way go. Great fake there at the top of the route. And able to pull away from Jalen Johnson and separate. Here's Morgan, we talked about on third down. How he's going to hold up. It's a little chip right there. Holds his ground pretty well against Sweat to give Love enough time to be able to make that throw.
Lost back Jacobs. Tries to get around the corner. Indeed he does. And picks up about 9.5 in a spot at just shy. Second and issue.
Why did you spot it so
Really
fucking
good
short?
job downfield by Dobbs. He just made a great catch. Now he makes a heck of a block downfield. And how good is Josh Jacobs? I mean, first time he carries the ball, Matt LaFleur told us he looks probably the best he's looked in 6, 7, 8 weeks with the 2 weeks of rest, rehab. And boy, first carry, you can see just a different acceleration, a different juice when you be able to hold that, get out on the perimeter of that defense.
They got 2 running backs in there. As they bring in Chris Brooks as well. Meanwhile, they hand it off to Jacobs again. And the former Raider
Let's go.
takes it to the 15-yard line. First down.
He's had that knee that's been swollen, it's been stiff, it's just not been at 100%. And I think these last 2 weeks resting him and just having a chance to really recover. He is such an important aspect of forcing this offense. You mentioned Emmanuel Wilson, Brooks, they do a good job. But Josh Jacobs, really kind of the heart and soul of this offense when he's healthy.
3.5 left in the quarter. Bengals first strike. Jacobs finds a little extra room. Trying to take him down at the 10-yard line. It'll be second down and 5. Byard in on the tackle before sending in the play.
Remember, big emphasis this week by Matt LaFleur. Really, really challenged his team. Last game, 0 for 5 in the red zone. He said, we get down inside the 20, we've got to come away with I said, well, what does that mean? It's we've got to
Baby's trying to sleep,
It's
man.
tough with the style of defense they play. The windows are so tight. It's tough with the pass game. We've got to go to one down inside the 20.
The baby's asleep.
Emmanuel Wilson sets up. As the running back, pass goes to Reed. And he is forced out of bounds after a short gain by Parker. Third down. Could be a big day for the LaFleur family. You got last year. Mike, the offensive coordinator for the
Amira.
Stop.
Okay. Stop.
Rams missed some opportunities early to open the door for the Panthers.
The baby is sleeping. Shut the fuck up.
A typical game in the NFL. You see so many of those. Wilson stays in as the running back. 3rd and 2. Take it to him. Rolling. Throwing. Oh!
Woo, baby, let's go. Touchdown, Watson.
Crosses the goal line for a touchdown. So the Bears had that long opening drive for 3, and it's carried by Green Bay to take the lead.
We just talked about how important it is to run the football, so instead of running, they get that offensive line working. Watch them work from the right to the left. It looks like an outside.
Did I give him whatever he asked for?
The other way, and Watson with that speed, able to get to the corner, outflank McLeod,
Go.
For Jordan Love for the touchdown. Good call by Matt Moore.
Plays 85 yards, nice balance, 4
Also,
runs,
seriously,
5 passes.
See, here's the dogs on Minecraft. Barking.
you know what you tell her? The baby is
I already
sleeping.
did and smacked
No,
the
you
crap
did.
out of her.
Saying the baby is sleeping in that exact tone is what usually gets her recognized.